Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I want to talk to you about floral jewelry, on-trend flowers for today's promers. My favorite, the Floral Cuff. Nice, fast, and easy, so let me show you how. Creating the cuff is so easy. You start with a 1-inch wire from the Oasis company, the flat wire. It gives you a nice base. Then you'll need a jeweler's plier to work with that so that you can manipulate it. The key with a jeweler's plier is it has a smooth surface rather than a ridged surface, so it doesn't mar the metal. Then Oasis floral adhesive, cold glue to fasten it all together, and then your favorite bits to use for decor. The cuff is adjustable, so you want to just figure about how long you need it to be, give it a cut, and then to make sure that the sharp edges cannot scratch anyone, go ahead with your jeweler's plier and fold them under from both sides. Do the same thing on the opposite end, and then you're ready to begin with the flowers. Now the fun begins, and it's so easy. Using your Oasis floral adhesive, start by putting a small layer of glue on the cuff. Doesn't need to be very heavy. Then go back and take bits. So it can be individual leaves, maybe some myrtle, a little bit of Oregonia for the variegated color, maybe a floret from stock. Little tiny pieces. Anything that you like. Just pick textures and colors that coordinate. Then putting a small amount of glue on each item and let it begin to set. You don't want to put it on too quickly because it'll just kind of slime around. It won't adhere tightly. As it starts to dry, it gets bubbly and a little more tacky. So then it will stick perfectly. You don't have any fear of it letting loose. So I go through and put glue on most of my items. And then go back and start adhering it. And the glue to glue makes it even more secure. Doing the base items first, and then these will visually support the flowers when you go back and add them in. Adding some of the color. If it hasn't quite set, you can blow on it. It will set a little bit more quickly. Get a nice solid coverage ready to support the flowers. For color contrast, a little bit of wax flower. And it's so light and delicate, but still quite sturdy so that it won't fade. Finding a spot to just kind of nestle it down in. You can see it brightens the color so much. Then coming in with a single ranunculus bloom, taking it completely off the stem, so you just have the flat face, putting glue. Letting it dry just a bit. We want to make sure that's tacky, and then adding in some succulents for interest, just cutting them. A little bit of glue on them. And placing the flowers down in. Ensure that it adheres tightly. Coming back with the succulent. The green will set off this sort of apricot and peach palette so well. let it be a little bit taller. And then filling in till you get everything as full as you would like it. When you finish, take a moment and clean off the nozzle of your glue. Remove all the residue. Then using just a bit of petroleum jelly, put it on the nozzle. And do that before you put the lid back on. That way it won't lock itself shut and you'll be able to use it over and over and over again. Then as the flowers set, you want to spray them down with Crowning Glory. Spray them tightly so that they are covered, and that locks the moisture in so that they don't dry out, they'll last longer. Then take a moment and wipe the cuff off because you don't want any of the Crowning Glory on there. I just love the new techniques for floral jewelry. It makes it so fun and easy to be innovative and creative for prom. For more inspiration, check out the website, flowerschool.com. If you have questions, if you need supplies, you can reach us through there or by telephone at 503-223-8089. And now as prom season is coming upon us, I'd love to see what you create. Take a photograph, post it on social media, and hashtag Floral Design Institute so we all can see. If it's easier, just send it to me in an email, Leanne@floraldesigninstitute.com, because I really do love to see what you create. Have fun and do something you love.